All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of SCSRA Live. Chat's popping off already, so we're going to address those real quick. As well as, yeah, it's just me tonight, so we're going to do things a little bit different. We're just going to, as soon as this scene loads, it'd be nice if it would, work now. We are just going to load iRacing here, and we're going to put that on in the background. Turn that down a little. It's a little loud. And definitely turn the chat off because it gets a little poppy out there. Well, so let's talk about this week real quick. So, surprisingly, this week went really well. Also, guys, if my internet disconnects, I'm sorry. We have a storm near us. If Josh would like to go look at, the radar and tell everybody all about it, I wouldn't blame him. It's pretty bad out there right now. And something's going on here. Hang on, wait for it. We're just gonna go ahead and clip this because this is not working the way I want it to. So let's talk about this whole week. First off, big shout out to Guy here because we had some serious technical difficulties this week. Restream was not cooperating. Hopefully it is now. We're gonna look at that here in just a second. All went well except for Eddie. Oh yeah, chat. Everyone's talking. Josh is super excited today. Sharn says hello. Eddie quit. No, Eddie didn't quit. As I said, he just got home from his overnight shift a couple of hours ago, so he is asleep. Poor guy. He should be awake for Tuesday's race though. No telling if we'll see him this weekend or not. Is there an upper decker in your toilet? That may be the only sign of him you would get. Probably. You could probably drive across US and back in time. Josh, we love you, Hartney. Thanks, bud. Love you guys too. Join you, Hartney, but I think we'd have to bring in a translator just to hear me. Yeah, bro, I don't want to. No. You got those Raycons on? I want nothing to do with that right now. So we had a lot of issues. Sunday night stream of the NSRA went pretty well. And then Monday, I don't know what happened, but Restream's like, nah, we're not going to work today. And it didn't. Actually, I don't even think it's working right now everywhere. Let's find out. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not because the bitrate's too high. I did just reinstall Windows. So all of my stuff is gone. Gonzoed. Hey, look at that. It's not working on Twitch. How about Kick? We working on Kick? Probably not. Oh, surprisingly, that's working. Cool. Wait, nope. That's not working. And how about Face Page? I call it Face Page, yep. Come at me, bro. Let's see, we live on Facebook? We're live on Facebook. Oh, hey, look, it even has captions. Look at that. So cute. So the only way to fix that is to change the bitrate. At this point, Twitch and Kick can kick it to the curb. I don't care. Huh. And now tells you if you hover over a tab in Chrome, how much memory is being taken. Well, that's kind of cool. And then Tuesday nights, it shows you're live on Twitch, but it's just a black screen. Yeah, that's because of the bitrate. It's set at 10,000. Apparently I didn't change that, or I didn't want to before the race. Or before the stream, so here we are. Again, Twitch and Kick It can kick rocks. Sunday nights went well for the NSRA tour, and then Monday nights was... Man, I wish I had, not many people, Michael Cheese, but it's an untapped market for Kick anyways. So maybe one of these days, who knows? We'll see what happens. It's a pretty untapped market for iRacing. So, I'm just going to stay consistent on it and we'll see what happens. Monday night's ASR race went completely awful. I wish I had Duvendak or Guy to explain how it went, because neither one of them. There was so many cautions. It was not a good race. There was lots of yelling and cursing, and it wasn't good. Tuesday night's race for us in the SCSRA went really well. I think there was 2 cautions. One, the stage caution. The second one was a little minor incident. And it went super, super well. So I was very surprised, and I think everybody was, that the racing was as good as it was here. Because for all intents and purposes, it shouldn't have been. We have, what was it, 16 cautions at Michigan, and then 0 at a track like Darlington? Like, I'm super confused on how that worked. But it worked. It went really well. Super clean racing, very respectful racing. Yes, Josh, I know you're probably going to bring up Junior. You know, it happens. I get your frustration. It's happened to all of us. I was having a great race at Indy and got wrecked out by someone that's no longer here. So, yeah. But yeah, it was really well. It went really well. We're also going to do a Q&A session. Anybody in the audience that wants to ask a question, you're more than welcome to. You guys kind of do it all day anyways. Or if you are listening and you want to come join me, hop into the Discord, bud. I'm all by myself. Adam, this goes out to you, bud, wherever you are. He hasn't shown up yet. So yeah, so you got a nice battle going on the screen here between D. Wright, Jr., myself, Provi, Jake McCarty. Yeah, I'm in the pink and white car, if you don't know. Where do babies come from? That is a great question, Josh. I will refer you to cornhub.com. I can't say the word, but you know, that would be my best suggestion for you. Yeah, so let's see here. Let's talk about points since we got nothing else to talk about. Well, not much else to talk about. So if y'all remember last week I had so many issues with the stream. Hang on, let me change this to this camera so I'm looking at you guys. There we go. With so many issues with me streaming on this show. So I went to the extreme and repasted my CPU, which means applied thermal paste again. And reinstalled Windows. So it's working well today. And if it breaks again, guess what? I'm gonna do it all over again. Latest race results. Okay. No. I don't want the latest race results. I want the standing. Cheese, I got taken out by scoring and timing. Who's to say we have to do 45 miles an hour on pit road? iRacing says so. Scoring and timing had nothing to do with that. That was just ban hammer on you. All right, so after in the truck series, never mind, my mic arm's in the way. I can't do that. Battle for Rookie of the Year and Cup is tight. We'll take a look at that too. Okay, so for truck series, we got Devin, of course, in the lead. He's gonna lead it all the way till the until the championship race, just because he has so many bonus points. I mean, he's 34 points ahead of Sharn right now, and that's, I mean, you can only get a max of, I think, 59 points a race or something like that. The problem is, it's not the problem, but the reality is he has so many bonus points, he can't really, no one can really catch him in the truck series. However, that doesn't mean that people can't play spoiler and win some races, or they can't just have good races and make it to the championship round. Remember, championship round, everything gets wiped clean. We all start at 4,000 points. So, or 3,000 points or whatever it is. You got Devin in first with a 34-point lead over Sharn. You got Eddie in third place with a, he's 38 points behind Devin. So he's only 4 points behind Sharn. again, we just need to be in the top 8. Right? Top 10. Hang on. Man, I don't even know anymore. Point. Top 12. Hang on. Eddie posted it somewhere. 2 seconds, please. 2 seconds. Round of 8. Yeah, so we just got to be in the top 8. So bottom 4 drivers will get eliminated. So we got D Wright in 4th in the truck series. Riley Gomes in 5th in the truck series. Myself in 6th. Joe Wright in 7th and Ryan Gomes in 8th. So the bottom 5 drivers here, this is where it gets interesting. Now, however, Matt Allen and Charles Balance both missed a race. The initial race. Matt Allen, if you're out there, come back, blood. Come back. Battle for Rookie of the Year in Cup of Sight. Yeah, we'll look at that. I'm in a must-win situation this week coming up. Yeah, Josh, good luck, bud. It's Talladega. Darn 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah, I get it, guys. I got a lot going on, okay? I'm also rewriting the entire rule book. No, Sylvain, you can't help me. So Matt and Charles both missed a race, so they're still at 1,000 points. So currently they're still 32 points behind 10th place. But from 6th place down to 10th place, so from myself down to Trey Spears, is a 12-point gap. So going into Talladega, it's gonna be interesting for the truck series. Now, we only had 12 people show up. Maybe more people will show up because it's Dega, and that will actually be better because then, you know, there'll be a bigger point spread. But then you have to but then you've got everybody working together, and there's a whole lot more to it. So we'll see. I hope that everyone shows up. It's Dega, so I imagine it brings out everybody. But, you know, the more drivers, the better, especially for someone like me, who's sitting in 6th currently, but he's only 12 points up on 11th place. So I would like to stay up there, guys, so that I can make it. I'm only 9 points ahead of 9th place. So it's going to be tight. Sharon and Devin, gonna make it. Yeah, it's pretty tight all the way down the field. It's going to be a good race, I hope. So then let's talk about... Oh, let's look at the Rookie of the Year for that, because it's probably going to be Sharon. Rookie of the Year. This was updated 2 days ago. Hey, look at that. Sharon Hill with 406 points. Trey Spears with 369 points. And then it just gets worse from there. So, hey, Sharon, can you tell me what happened to your teammate, bud? Where'd Tyler Powers go? Anyways, next gen. Let's talk about that. Hey, look, I'm the most exciting. Because I'm about to get passed by Provi here. Man, I could not figure out tires last night. It was rough. I did figure it out with like 40 laps to go, which didn't do me any good. Tyler said he was going to do part-time. Okay, do you talk to him outside of Discord? Or outside of our racing? Let's pull up the next gen series real quick. Season 3. All right, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year for next gen. We got Duvendak leading the way with 300. No, he just disappeared. Yeah, but he got mad at us. He didn't like the fact that you need a team for next season. Just chill for a little bit, bud. There might be some shakeups going on. I know one shakeup that's going to happen. But anyways. Duvendak is leading the way with 335 points. Sharn with 318 points. Riley with 313 points. Kevin Graham with 283, and then just goes down the list from there. Let's talk about the surprise of this race. Charles Balenciaga, as they call him on the flying solo. Absolutely, bud. Adam St. John in the chat. Hell yeah, brother. Anyways, Charles Balance had a really good race this race. Don't know. It was a huge surprise. He finished, I think, 6th in the stage and restarted in 8th place. So, Aslan Anderson on Kick. Hey, this is Aslan, your new stream viewer. Hey, thanks, bud. Welcome to the chat. Updated today. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so thanks, Sylvain. Okay, so new points for next gen rookie. Robert Dubiak with 374 points. Oh, this is even closer. This is good. Sharn Hill with 370. Riley Gomes with 363. Then Kevin Graham 283. So it kind of just falls down from there. But an 11-point difference between first and third. That's pretty wicked. Cheese question: how does Darlington's wall taste? It didn't taste good for me. It was awfully chalky and kind of like had a red dye taste at some points. It was an interesting taste. I wasn't too thrilled with it. Got a lot of smoke in my face every time I touched it. I don't know, like it was upset that I was hitting it. Yeah. As Lynn Anderson 12 on Kick, the stream is going offline again and again because of the bit rate that's coming out of my OBS currently, and I can't change that while on stream because then I have to end it. I don't want to do all that because I already have people here. Actually, let me see if I can change it here. 6,000 apply. Okay, let's see if that worked. Ash Junior, he was eating all, dude. It was rough there for a little bit. Hang on. So we changed this. Let's see if this did any good. View analytics. Right now. Okay. Okay. Which is the blue line? Blue line is this one, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's see if that does any better. Incoming. My overview. Oh, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Josh, give me the weather, bud. Aslan, thanks for commenting on that. I'm glad it's working better. I didn't know that you can change that on the fly, so learn something new every day. Let's see if Twitch is any better. Let us see. Let us see. Nope, Twitch is still broken. Doesn't like it. I don't know. That's tomorrow's problem. I've been talking back and forth with the restream trying to figure out what's going on because there's been some issues consistently. So trying to figure that going. How's my day going, Aslan? My day is going fantastic, bud. We're in a thunderstorm warning right now. I'm one of the admins for the SCSRA iRacing League on we broadcast on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Facebook. You can find us on Facebook as well. And on Tuesday nights, we have races on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. On Tuesday nights, we have a truck race that is broadcast on Intensity Broadcasting. Wednesday nights is here on the SCSRA channel. Thursdays, we talk about the races from this week. And then on Sundays, we have the NSRA Tour, Sunday Select Series that we broadcast. And Monday nights, we broadcast the ASR Series. My day is going well. I got off work a couple hours ago. Just been kind of chilling. How is your day going, bud? And we have a couple of our loyal followers in the chat. Not on Kick, but everywhere else. What were we talking about? Points. Points, that's right. It's really difficult to do this by yourself. Never had to do this. Usually I have my co-host, but my co-host is sleeping right now. Okay, points for the Next Gen Series. Again, Devin up in the lead, 36 points ahead of Sharn Hill. Again, he has so many bonus points, it's going to be hard to... Good win, nothing too severe. No rotation, that's going to be in the south. Wonderful. I'm watching Josh is giving me a weather update. I think where'd my wife? Oh, no, she's picking up my daughter. So Devin up here in first with 1,089 points after the race. Sharn with 1,053, so he's 36 points behind. Riley with a fantastic race. Are you new to Kick Streaming? Yes, I am. Riley with a fantastic race brings it up into third place. Jumps 7 spots in one race, so he's doing great. Oh, lots of lightning around me. That's wonderful. Eddie in fourth place, and he's 1 point behind Riley in third. Then I'm in fifth place, 4 points behind. I've got the radar up if you want to make a weather segment. Maybe. We'll see. Duvendak up 6 places up to sixth place, 6 points behind me with 1,039 points. Ryan Gomes in seventh. Provi in eighth place. And Joe Wright in ninth place, lost 6 places overnight, or in one race. Junior in 10th place, he lost 5 places. Josh Hall down in 11th, and Brett Merle down in 12th. So let's talk about this for a second. Welcome to Kick, buddy. Thanks, bud. Let's talk about this for a second. So 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th is a point spread of 14 points. Okay. So it is an extremely tight race in the bottom of the field here. Now we're going to Talladega. Okay. Actually, even Robert Duvendak down to 12th is only an 18-point spread. So let's talk about how important this next race is going to be for just about everybody. Josh, Junior, Joe Wright, Michael Provolt, Ryan Gomes, and Duvendak. Shit, even myself. It's not a very big gap to go. The heavy stuff's about to hit you now. Yeah, thanks, Josh. Hopefully I don't lose my internet or my power. I should probably turn my servers off. Probably a good idea. So it's going to be a super tight race. Are we at the stage caution already? Holy crap, we are. It's going to be a super tight race coming into this next race. Now, Dega is interesting because it is, how do you say nicely, like, it's a clusterfuck. It's going to be 20, probably 25 drivers. I imagine everyone's going to show up for this because it's Dega. Anybody can win. It's going to be probably the most stressful race of the season to have it as a closing out on a cutoff race. So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I like the possibility of it being like a man. So yeah, it's just a top 5. Just get a top 5 and you're good. Well, for me anyways, but for a lot of these guys, it's going to be interesting. There's no guarantee. None at all. It's going to be rough. Josh, how do you feel about Dega? Someone come join me in Discord. This shit's hard by yourself. Josh. Oh God. You actually put a flag at my house? What other games do you like to play while streaming? Well, this channel is dedicated solely to racing. So we only do iRacing. Yeah, we only do racing, Aslan. Me personally, I don't stream outside of this because this takes up too much of my time. Again, I'm an admin for a league, so there's a lot of back-end work that we do. I also do pretty much all of the like I'm in charge of all the broadcasting stuff for our network. Ooh, Gerald's getting slammed. I'm on Breaking in the Waiting. Holy Lord, why didn't I see you? Dude, Discord, I'm not seeing any names. Josh, save me. Where are you?
I'm here. You got me?
Oh, there you are.
What up?
What's up, bud? Dude, this stuff by yourself is incredibly difficult.
Tell me about it. I do it every Sunday and Tuesday on Intensity Broadcasting, so check us out.
I know. I got to figure out how to do this because I'm going to start covering for Guy sometime on Sundays.
It gets tough sometimes, but yeah,
Bro,
it's a lot of fun.
Miserable. At least I won't be on camera for those.
That's very true.
Yeah, tell me about Dega. How do you feel about it?
I love Dega. I prefer Dega over Daytona anytime. It's a lot wider, a lot more area for room, or room for racing. Definitely be able to really see 3 wide pretty much the whole race, I imagine. There's going to be a lot of 3 wide racing. I know a lot of people say don't push the issue, but it's playoffs. We're going to be pushing the issue. Got some teammates that we've been talking, and we're going to try to get ourselves ahead of Union boys.
Josh, if you wreck me like you did at Daytona or Talladega for the All-Star race, bro, I'm going to be hot.
Wait, hold on. I wrecked you? You came across my nose.
You still wrecked me.
You threw a late block.
It was the last lap going into the tri-oval. Remember, it's playoff season. It was for $100 though, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, exactly. I made the move. The hole was there. I took it.
Yeah, well. Do it again, bud. Oh man, I'm gonna be hot. If I don't make the playoffs because you wreck me, ooh, Josh.
Hey, I can guarantee you, if I end up wrecking you, it's not going to be intentional. It's not going to be anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think you got to worry more about your teammate going into the pits.
Yeah, maybe. It's gonna. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because I've screwed up that pin entry so many times. Either at Daytona or Dega. And the strategy is already being talked about how we're gonna do this, because yes, Devin's pretty much locked in. There's no one that's gonna beat him. Eddie is pretty far up there, but again, it's not tight third, or it's pretty tight third back in the rest of the standings. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. There's 9 drivers competing for the last 8 spots.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild one for sure. And
yeah,
like you said, it's Talladega. You got a lot of guys. Like I said, I'm in a must-win situation after last week. Would have liked to get those bonus points, but it was just a question. What is the strategy? I already told the guys.
We're not telling you, cheese.
Yeah. Well, I already said the guys on Trackhouse, I'm just going to put my foot on the floor and I'm not lifting until I see God or checkered flag.
There you go.
One or the other. So that's the greatest quote in racing.
It really is. It shows up on so many of those little short videos, and you're just like, it's like epic for every one of them.
Yeah.
It's so true. Aslan says, you ain't got any logo stuff for your channel yet. Look cool on your stream. I have logos. I just didn't have time to put them on there. Again, new installation of OBS and all the scenes, so they just haven't gotten on there yet. Cheese, no, we are not telling you any of the strategies, and I'm sure as hell not telling the stream them, because everyone will watch this and know what we're going to do, or what we may or may not do. There's no telling.
See, I already got our strategy, and it's going to be really simple. We're going to do what you guys do.
Yeah, that's exactly what people learned from last week, or last season.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I know between Joe and Eddie, we usually have a very similar strategy to you guys anyways, so that's all I'm going to say about that, though.
Yeah, it's I'm not saying anything else, man.
I mean,
I know Ryan Gomes was I think it was Daytona this season. It was basically wait to see what Neon does.
Yeah.
Good opportunity to throw out some dodgy strategy. Hey man, I'm not revealing anything. Like, it's not even worth it. If you want, I can make one for you. I have so many logos, but we have a graphic designer on our team. I have so many logos for us. from all of our sponsors and all that stuff. I just haven't had a chance to put them up. In fact, maybe I'll do that while I'm waiting here. But yeah, it's gonna be a tight one. It's gonna be fun. What are your predictions? Can you predict
Chaos.
anything for talent? Yep, that's the only one you got.
Well, okay, so here's my prediction. I think the first stage we're gonna have a caution. Don't know exactly where, but we'll have a caution. Probably early in the stage, if I had to guess. And then we'll have a green flag run up until about, well, I'm gonna say about 25 to go. And then things are gonna, unless strategy breaks the field up. I think if the field stays together pretty tight, we're gonna have some tight racing and some unfortunate blocks.
I don't think we're gonna have a caution in the stage until within 5 laps of the stage caution.
So Devin's not here, so I'm going to do my best, strategy or status guy. But historically, we always have a caution in the first stage of a super speedway race. So
We didn't at Daytona last year.
No, but we did at Daytona.
We did, yes.
And then, so we did at Daytona. Last year we did at Daytona. You're right. We didn't have it at Talladega.
We don't have. It's usually Talladega that's clean the first stage.
Yeah,
and it's clean until within like 5 laps of the stage, and then it gets busy.
I also feel like we have last year in Talladega, how many cars did we have on the track? That makes a big difference too.
15, 20. I think we had a lot.
I think we had 15.
Yeah, let me go find
out. Because you had 12 guys in the playoffs, and then like 3 or 4, maybe like 3 guys that were outside the playoffs because it was a super speedway.
Let's look. So Talladega was not a... Was it a playoff race? Yeah, it wasn't a cutoff race though.
No, that was a playoff race.
Let's see.
Which that's going to make a difference too, being a cutoff race.
Oh, for sure. It's going to be interesting. You know, part of me hates this.
By the way, you're in the heaviest stuff right now.
Okay. Well, not too bad.
No, it should be